Hello, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a new series today to kind of discuss new handgun owners or new shooters to the handgun world. And what I wanted to discuss today was the first thing you should do when you get your new handgun, whether it be what caliber you may buy, what brand. The first thing I do with my handguns when I buy them is I take them home and clean them. And to clean a handgun is very simple. Anyone can learn how to do it, and it doesn't take much time. So within 5 minutes you can have your gun. You could even take it to the range right away and clean it and start firing. But I would always clean my handgun or any gun for that matter before I took it out to the range and started firing, just in case there is something in the barrel or in any of the action that is going to throw your shots off maybe, or anything like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to readjust my camera here. And I'm going to show you guys. I'll get a close up for you guys so I'm going to stand behind my camera. Okay. So you just bought your new handgun. Probably came with a magazine. I would hope so. You take it home. Okay. This is what this is my Glock 22. This is the gun you've seen in both my other videos. This is my personal carry gun. It's easier for me to show you the gun that I'm used to. Okay. Now there's only two things that I would recommend you buy to clean your handgun. You don't need to buy a whole cleaning kit and anything fancy. All you really need is, the first thing you're going to need, let me move this out of the way. This is what I recommend. Hops, lubricating gun oil field wipes. Come in a container, just a pull top container. And it's real quick. You just wipe it down. These are only, I don't know, $5 or $6. The second thing I recommend you buy, down here, a bore snake. And what a bore snake is, it's a long string on a weight, and it's going to have, if you guys can see these bristles and brushes, and it just runs through the barrel of your gun to clear any obstruction and to clean it out a little bit. So to use the bore snake, all you do is open the action of your firearm. I take it in one hand like this, and you drop the weight down the barrel of the gun until it falls out the other end. Then, I'll move back the camera for you guys so you guys can get a better view of this here. You simply take it and pull. It's a little hard from this angle, but pull that bore snake all the way through the barrel. Okay. And then the other thing I would recommend doing after you have bore snaked it is to disassemble your firearm. Lay your separate pieces out. Take off your recoil spring. Take out your bow and your slide. Now if you look on the slide, you can see how some of it is shiny, some of it's black. You can run your finger down that and see how dirty these things get. So next, what I would recommend doing are the field wipes that I recommended. A real quick way, these are just very lightly oiled. A real quick way to clean it is to just wipe down each part real gently. Clean off your barrel. Clean off right here is very important. And you can see just how dirty that's getting. And after you bore snake it, you can kind of see, try to show you guys here some of the rifling. You can kind of see that it does help. So just take your finger, rub some of this out. Now I would recommend getting an oil dropper also to touch up your main spots, such as here, your frame rails a little bit, but I just wipe them down with this real gently, and then your gun is ready Okay, if I'd put my gun back together, right? I'm gonna change up my hands here. There. It's a little hard to do when I'm staring at the camera. Put your... Then you just assemble your gun. However your weapon is assembled. You can see that it's still got some oil. Because there is a, like I said, a good bit of oil on them rags. So what you can do is you can get a dry microfiber cloth or anything that you choose, and you can go ahead and go back over your firearm once you've cleaned it. Cleaning's a big step, you know. I don't clean my guns out every single day. Every time I go to the range, I don't come home and clean it. A lot of guys say, you know, oh, every time I go to the range, I gotta clean my gun. It's really not the case. You don't have to clean your gun every time you shoot it. But, you know, this is what you gotta do every time you shoot it. It's the simplest way to do it. It takes 30 seconds. Run that bore snake completely through the barrel, maybe once or twice. Run the bore snake through it. That's all you really have to do. And that'll clean your barrel out. You don't have to oil your gun regularly. You don't have to, like I said, you don't have to take it apart. You don't have to field strip it. You don't have to take the wipes to it every single time you want to clean it. The only thing you need to do, the biggest part of owning a handgun, in my personal opinion, is this bore snake. Buy this bore snake, they're 15, 20 bucks. Run it through the barrel when you're done shooting it, put it away, and you're good to go. So I'll get part 2 of the series up, which is going to be maybe choosing your first handgun or firing techniques. You guys can leave it in the comments below what you'd rather see. If you guys can leave some comments, that would help me out, so I would know what to post next. Thanks for tuning in.